Welcome to Tips for Clips. Today in just 4 minutes I'm going to show you how to trim and shape up your own beard even if it's thin and patchy like mine. This is a number 2 guard in the closed or short position. And one of the more important tips to realize when trimming your beard is that different parts of your beard probably grow with different thicknesses. So the thinnest hair that grows on my face are on my cheeks, so I'm going to use the longest clip here. And in the other places I'm going to use shorter clips because I want the finished product to look like it's all the same level. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, always going against the grain of the hair. And I'm also going to start going just at the bottom of my goatee so that I make sure I don't miss anything. And these bald patches that I have on both sides are going to become a little less noticeable because of this technique of using different clips. Next, I've attached a number 1 clip in the open position, and I'm going to use this for the sides of my goatee and for the bottom. You could see how I'm going against the grain. See here, I'm going sideways because my hair actually grows in the opposite direction there. So you always want to go in the opposite direction and in all different directions to make sure all the hair is even. I've slowed it down here because I want you to see how that bald spot is going to become a little less noticeable because I'm using a number 1 here, a 1.5 or a 1 in the open position, long position. I used the 2 short on the sides, but now that I'm using a 1 here, it's going to look like they're the same level because my hair right where I'm cutting right now grows a little bit thicker. So see how that bald spot is going to become a little less noticeable because all the hair is going to look the same. Next, I'm going to use the same number 1 guard but in the closed position or the shorter position because my mustache grows a little bit thicker. And sometimes it's helpful to close your eyes so no hair gets inside. And you can see that most of my beard now is starting to look like it's the exact same length, although I use different clips. Here I'm going to use a half. That's the machine without any clips in the long lever setting or the open position, and that's because my soul patch is the thickest part. Here I'm just cleaning up a bit, but you don't need to do this step because we're going to shape it up later. Here I'm going to start the shape up. Sometimes you have to pull your skin so you're able to see it in the mirror, and you just want to go straight down in the natural line that your hair grows. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just want to go straight down. You don't want to go too far in, you don't want to leave it too far out. And I'm going to go alongside the bottom. Now I'm shaping it up. Before I was just getting rid of some excess hair. It's just easier that way sometimes. You don't want to go too far deep, you just want to keep it natural. As you can see, this is the lowest I can shape up this line down here because I don't grow that much hair on my neck. Now 3 quick tips here. Use the straight edge right where I am right now, the natural straight edge of the trimmer, that makes it easy. When you go up top towards your shape up right here, you're going to want to go long strokes, not short ones because that'll make it look choppy. And then in between those 2 things, use the corner of your shape up machine to touch up any missing pieces. I'll show you the same exact thing on the other side. You can use the straight edge at the bottom, and then towards the shape up, try using longer strokes. You're going to see here, they're not as long as I did on the other side, but I'm still trying to do the same thing. And right here I'm using the corner, you can see, to get those remaining hairs. Then I'm just going to fix up the straight line right here. The next part you're going to see is pretty self-explanatory. I'm just using the straight edge again, and I'm going to do the same thing on both sides. And I'm not going to make anything straight yet because I want to shape up the bottom of my mustache first, right here. And then I'm going to come down and get that excess hair on the side. And now I can go ahead, turn my trimmer sideways, and make that straight line. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Come down with the machine, and then you can turn it sideways right there and make it straight. Here I'm getting any extra hairs on the side. And you're going to notice as I approach my mustache, see how I'm holding the machine? If I hold it down in the regular position, I'm going to be blocking my mustache. I'm not going to know where I'm cutting. So you want to hold it up just like that. And again, you want to use the natural straight line of the trimmer. And that's about it. That's all it takes to give yourself a nice, clean trim and shape up on your beard. And what started out as different levels and patchy is now all even and clean. Thanks for all the love this channel's been receiving. Here are a few of my videos. You can click right on them. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you at the next video.